There's some things that I do feel the same, but there's definitely some differences, especially after this accident. It's just kind of shown me to take it slow, to not over-stress, not overthink things, because eventually they'll work out. BU, out of all the schools I got into, was the one I saw myself fitting in the most. I always loved the campus, and I just wanted to explore more of that. So I studied abroad my junior year, second semester. I decided to study abroad in Australia just because, one, I've never been there. My spring break, we went to Bali. I was trying to do like a body surf sort of thing, so I kind of jumped with the wave, but ended up flipping me, turning on my head. But immediately I felt something was wrong. And then I was like, oh, I can't really get up. And then when my friends grabbed me, I was like, oh, I can't feel my body. And then they had to pull me ashore. And then from there, kind of started the whole process of taking me to the hospital. And, you know, this whole journey, I guess.
So it's that phone call you never want to get in the middle of the night. Finally got a call from one of Ethan's friends' mother. I remember hearing her say, your son is in the hospital. And she said he has had a very serious accident.
And so he was operated within 12 hours of that call. Ethan and I were able to get on a small jet that took him the next morning to a Singapore hospital.
In Singapore, that was kind of the message, was that it's very unlikely that I would walk again. I'd be lucky to get movement below my neck. And, you know, I wasn't really sure what to expect.
I was obsessed with, we got to get Ethan to Spalding. Because we were learning that with a spinal cord injury, one of the key things is physical therapy and occupational therapy and intense therapy overall. And so I think just knowing that there was a place of high quality, of the kind of reputation and excellence in care in our backyard, we were just so fixated on getting back here and getting to Spalding.
We knew we were in the right place. I mean, as soon as we walked in the door, it's the best place to be on the worst days of your life.
Once I got here, and I think within the first week, I was like, I am so glad I am here. Just the amount of support, the amount of knowledge people had on the injury as well. They just had a great support team for, especially someone with a new injury. Hearing what they had to say about my injury just kind of gave me more confidence in my physical therapy and in my overall improvement and what direction I was going to go in. It just made it a lot easier to accept my injury and then also work on it. That was my, I think, first initial goal was I want to get out of my bed and I want to go in a power chair, be able to drive it. Once I hit a certain goal, I was looking forward to the next one. So I planned okay, I'm sitting up for 15 minutes now, try to go for 30. So I think it was just a gradual process.
I can't even call them staff, they're like family. You know, they really are people who do the work that they do because they care.
I probably wouldn't have improved as much as I did if I didn't have these people with me. Yeah, I'm about to finish classes. I'll be done this summer and I'll be completely done with my undergrad. I didn't really know how I would go to classes or how I would attend classes, but luckily here there was a person that would come in, teach me about adaptive technology, and she taught me about programs I could use for school. After learning about that, I'm like, oh, I can do a lot of my homework. I was kind of surprised that I was able to graduate this early. I wasn't really thinking about it at all really in Spalding. I was just kind of focused on my recovery. Kind of proud that I'll be done soon.
And that's a little bit sort of Ethan's character, you know. You focus on the positives. You don't ignore and diminish the importance or the challenges of the bad stuff, but I think it can make you stronger. Community makes you stronger. It's not just a physical building and it's not just the people, it's the ability to pull that all together. I'm gonna they give you, I'm like this, they give you hope. It takes a lot of people and support to keep that whole effort going, right? And we do whatever we could for Spalding and the people who are part of it because it matters.